Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest thoughts and feelings about you currently. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest thoughts and feelings about you. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. I can see here that your energy, you're naturally drawn to the card representing the Leo. And with the Leo energy, what I'm picking up from your person, this is about being in the spotlight. This is how this person does see you. With the Leo energy, let me also point out that this is fire zodiac sign energy. And so this person feels like you are very passionate. His current thoughts about you are very... he's very temperamental. He feels like in one instant, he is like consistently thinking about you nonstop. And then at some points, he tries desperately to focus on his work or his daily activities in order to not think of you as much. And also here, he feels like the relationship connection between you two, it's just really sporadic. It's kind of spontaneous as well. But nevertheless, just the overall energy that the Leo energy is giving me specifically is that you are consistently on his mind. You are in the spotlight of his consciousness because the Leo, it is ruled by the sun. It is the only zodiac sign that is ruled by the sun. And so the sun is about the spotlight. It's about shining focus upon a particular subject or energy. And this is where he resonates when it comes to you. It's really about focusing on you a lot, but trying desperately to do something else with his attention when it comes to his daily routines. And also, let me point out what I'm picking up is that he is really hoping that there will be a joyous outcome between you two. Also, Leo could be in the top placements of his birth chart or the top placements of your birth chart, sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. And this Leo energy could definitely be interchangeable in the birth charts as a confirmation here in your reading. So let's get more insight. What are his honest thoughts and feelings right now? Look at this. You have here the Ace of Wands. So this is fire sign energy. And just starting out, your reading is really highly confirmational. Thank you, Spirit, because that wand energy does represent Leo, but it also represents those other fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius and Aries. So that energy is definitely playing a huge part here in the reading. I do feel like he's very enthusiastic about the connection. He is right now. Currently, he feels really good about you in general. He feels like there is a possibility that this relationship can move forward and that there can be growth. Because with the Ace of Wands energy, this is about something new, a new beginning happening within the relationship. It's also about creativity. So I do feel like he is hoping to work with you on a project, something that you guys may have in common, or something that he feels like you may need his help with. But let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is his honest thoughts and feelings about you? Talking. So with the talking energy, let's just say this is definitely in correlation with the message that Spirit is sharing so far. So I'm very excited to see the talking card showing up, because it's about he is interested in the connection with you. And he's also interested in conversing more with you, talking with you as well. He's also awaiting messages from you, whether it be text messages, voicemail messages, even DM messages, or it could be also email messages. So he's constantly checking his messages to see if you have reached out to him. And I am picking up that he could be, hoovering you in some sort of way, trying to get a message out to you so that you will come to him. I'm picking up some energy that he's trying to suck you back into the connection. He wants you to reach out to him, and he's going to try creative ways to get your attention. So let's get more insight. Be very conscious of this person, because I'm picking up that he is very clever as well. I'm also picking up some air zodiac sign energy, but let's just continue the reading to see how it plays out. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Bison Abundance. With the Bison and the Abundance card, so he does feel like you are everything to him, and that you have what it is that he does desire and need. He feels as if you are the type of person, or the person that could actually keep him warm through the storms of life. You are someone that he can depend on and rely on. I am also picking up here with the Bison energy that his thoughts about you are that you fill his life with goodness. So he loves your energy. He feels as if you do teach him the way of gratitude and prayer. So you teach him how to be grateful. You're very spiritual, and you are connected with source energy, and he knows that about you. And you are the type of person that is highly appreciative, and not necessarily, you're not walking around saying out loud, oh, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful. But you do say it, and you say it to yourself. And the reason you say it to yourself is because you are only concerned with source energy, knowing that you are grateful. And sometimes you will say it out loud, to people who are close to you, or just, in general, you may say, oh God, I am so grateful, around your house, or just to certain people, but you're not a boaster. And he knows that you are a grateful person by the way that you do live your life. Thank you, Spirit. So this is why he feels like the connection with you is just so wonderful and abundant. But what I do find intriguing is that the Leo card, which represents shining and the spotlight, and the Bison card representing abundance, I am picking up that with the Leo card, which Leo does, is ruled by the sun represents material happiness and a joyous outcome. So his thoughts and feelings about you is that you are definitely leveling up or going to glow up in life, that there is definitely an abundant nature about you. You do have a rich mindset, and no matter what, the universe is in your favor. And he feels like in specific that God is going to make sure, the creator of the universe, source energy, whatever you refer to God as, is going to make sure that you are prosperous and taken care of, which I do feel as if, though, he feels like if he's not connected to you, that he will be left out in the cold and he will not be able to access those blessings, which are untrue, because as you know, being the children of the creator, we all have our personal access to divine intelligence. It's just he's not really aware of how to align with the source's energy, and you've tapped into it naturally with your gratitude resonance and your just deep devotion in how faithful you are, and just your natural goodness that you do have inside of you. You align wonderfully with the creator of the universe. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. Look at the leaf. Oh my God, this card just jumped out of the deck. And so this is the one I'm going to choose, especially because it laid naturally with your Leo card. And look how these pictures are exactly the same. Two different decks. Do you hear me? Spirit is definitely showing up and showing out here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. This is how he does see you. This is how he sees you. He feels like you have strength. You're very strong. And I do love how the strength card did show up immediately after the bison energy, because bisons are very strong as well. And so with the strength card coming out like that, like this is accurate, extremely accurate. Thank you, Spirit. The strength card, you cannot make this energy up, okay? Energy is real. Vibration is real. And when you come to Spirit and you ask for guidance and you ask for messages, whatever you seek, you shall receive. Ask and it is given. So I love this confirmation. The strength card does rule over the Leo, okay? Zodiac sign, strength. He feels as if you are very strong right now. You are very self-confident, self-assured. You have a high self-respect. He feels as if you have raised your standards, and you do side-eye him because you are definitely not going to lower your standards for him or no one else. You do have your guards up, and you are definitely protecting your spirit. You're protecting your mind and your energy. So he sees you here as definitely someone that offers unconditional love to others, whether or not you're connecting with them or not. You do even wish your enemies the best. So this is really how he sees and feels about you. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. So let's get more insight. The honest truth of how he feels about you, his thoughts and feelings. I bury myself in work to forget you. Do you remember that Spirit just gave us that insight at the start of your reading, where Spirit did say that he tries to get you off of his mind during the day when he is working? He tries to find other things to do so that he does not think about you all the time. This is a very strong confirmation again here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, he cannot get you off of his mind. He's just really He's so involved. He's invested emotionally. He's invested psychologically, and his whole spirit is invested in connecting with you, talking to you, reaching out, checking his phone every 5 minutes for text messages, checking his email. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's his honest feelings about you? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles showing up, and I love how it laid naturally under the Ace of Wands, because the Queen of Pentacles is about what we discussed earlier. It's about being wealthy. It's about being resourceful. That pentacle energy is earth sign energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in the top placements that I did mention earlier in the birth chart. So with the Queen of Pentacles, he feels like you are definitely very resourceful. You can take care of yourself, but he feels as if you can get someone to take care of you as well, because you're this beautiful queen. You are the one. You do have lots of self-confidence, and you have a high value system where not only do you see and know your self-worth, but you know the self-worth of those around you, and you see the value in others. You see the value in life, in love, in respect. And he knows this about you. He sees you as this queen. He sees you as, and feels like you're able to take care of the home front. So you can take care of children. You take care of your home. You take care of your home very well. You're going to make sure that those closest to you are taken care of. You're going to do everything that you can. And he sees you as being very resourceful. You are very resourceful. So for you, even if your resources tend to get a little low, you are so resourceful that in a short period of time, you can have a bank full of money, or you can have the information that you need in order to take you to the next level that you set your sights on. And he sees this queen energy within you. And not only that, he really loves you. As far as like your character, he loves your character. You know this person by his actions. You know him by the physical things that he has shown you. So Spirit is encouraging you here to trust your intuition. And yes, he does recognize and feel these things about you. But is he responding to you as if he sees these things in you? I'm picking up truly that this person, he's a bit insecure. I told you I will never hold anything back. He's a bit insecure when it comes to relating to you. Even certain subject matters that you like to communicate on, he is not there yet. And that is what really makes him fearful. He feels like there is, maybe competition with a masculine, male, divine, masculine energy, an alpha male. He's always thinking about whether or not, you're out on a date. Are you talking to someone else? Is there someone else on your mind? Do you really like him? He's really thinking that, or does he have a chance to be in your presence, to connect with you, to take you out, to I feel like he's hoping to, at least at the bare minimum, talk to you. But because you have persistent boundaries in place, you've kind of been like shying away from his energy, because he showed you some things that you had to side eye him on. And so you're just not sure. But Spirit wants you to trust your intuition along with what he showed you. So it's really like addition. It's math. It's adding. It's adding what he showed you physically. with his actions as well as your intuition. So his actions plus your intuition equals exactly what is going on. Okay? So I feel like you are definitely in alignment with an alpha male energy, and I feel like you're not in the space to settle for anything less or in a relationship connection, whether it be a platonic or a romantic relationship. You are not settling for less than what you deserve. And you know that you deserve to be appreciated, to be loved, and to be respected as you should. And so group one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest thoughts and feelings about you currently. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here that your energy, you are naturally guided here and attracted to the card representing Sagittarius. And with Sagittarius, what I'm picking up from your person's energy is that he's feeling as if you are doing or can do a lot better without him. He's wondering how you're doing. Are you growing? He feels like you are evolving, but he's kind of nosy. He wants to know specifically what are you doing on a daily basis. And here with the Sagittarius energy, let's take note that Sagittarius could be in the top placements of his birth chart in his sun, moon, or rising, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus, or in your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. He feels like with this fiery, passionate Sagittarius energy, he feels as if like he wants to be close to you. He wants to connect with you. He feels like he needs to take some sort of action in order for you to give him attention. There is something that he must do, and he's really trying to figure out what it is, because this is about creativity. He knows that you are not going to accept just anything, so he's really trying to figure out a way, a very creative way to come towards you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? His honest thoughts and feelings. What's his honest thoughts and feelings about you? And you have here the Emperor. So with the Emperor energy, let me point out that the Emperor, it represents strategic planning. And Spirit just gave us that insight that he is trying to figure out a creative way to approach you other than the traditional text, call, email. He's trying to figure out a way. Yes, he does have to do that in order to, set up a date with you. But there's something very strategic about this guy that he is trying to do. He's trying to do something totally different because he feels like you have been there, you have seen it, especially with connecting with him or even past relationships, and you are just really over the same mundane relationship connections. He knows you are over it. And quite frankly, I feel like he thinks that you're over him as well. So, but again, the Emperor energy, let me point out though, he does respect you. he really respects you. He feels as if you do have a lot of respect for yourself as well, because you're not allowing him in your head space. You're not allowing him to take up too much of your time or attention, although you will keep tabs on him just because for some reason you just don't fully trust him. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does his honest thoughts and feelings about you? Thank you, Spirit. What are they, Spirit? What's his honest thoughts and feelings currently? What's going on with this guy? Axe. Look at the axe. This is a breakup. So this definitely is about, I love the confirmation showing up. This is about, he's concerned with whether or not it's over, that you will not talk to him again, that the separation is real and it is going to continue. He wants to stop the pattern. He is concerned with the silent treatment that you are giving him. And he feels a bit abandoned right now. He is feeling sorrowful and grief about the separation, about the breakup. But I feel like that this guy made his bed and he's just really realizing that now he has to sleep in it. And so do you. And so it's like chop, chop, chop. Let's move forward. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like this guy has a lot of nerve to really want to stay connected because he did show you some things. He was not totally honest, and he just really is full of himself. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the grizzly bear, power. So with the grizzly bear and the power energy showing up, he feels as if you do have some sort of magical power over him. And he feels like you feel like you are invincible or indestructible because he tried to betray you. So there were certain things that he did do intentionally, and I told you I would never hold back anything that I am feeling. So he tried to hurt you on purpose, and because he didn't and was not able to, permanently destroy you, he feels as if you are indestructible. Yes, he did hurt you initially. There was pain caused. But from the pain that he did cause, he didn't know that you evolved. You grew. You learned to love yourself even more and more and more. And so this is where you have learned to love, and that gentleness that you do have right now for your own self is where your real strength is. And you never did give up. And so that's what he's feeling right now. Like, wow, she never gives up. And he really feels like you will succeed in life and whatever it is that you do, because he tested you. He tried to trigger you. He played games with you, and he just could not win. The ultimate game, you won. And this is the reason. He does not understand fully the energies of the universe, that whatever he was doing to you, whatever he was trying to do to you, he was doing to himself. Yes, you were temporarily blindsided or in pain. And it was temporary, but it was kind of semi-permanent for him unless he does change his ways. And so I honor your intuition, Group 2, because your intuition is the reason that you are where you are. And it is the reason that you are going to evolve and that you are leveling up in your life. So I honor your intuition. You have trusted your intuition. You have trusted the faith. You have believed in the guidance of divine intelligence. And so this is where your power lies. And this guy is just, he's outdone because he could not do to you what he thought he could do. And now he's sitting somewhere feeling abandoned. You know, he's in grief right now because you're not speaking to him. He cannot control you anymore. He cannot control your emotions. So let's get more insight. And if he cannot control your emotions, then he has no power over you. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the King of Coins. This is what I was feeling for sure. Well, with the King of Coins energy, let me just point out that he is so bothered and worried that you are going to connect with a real king. You are going to connect physically. The King of Coins energy represents physical and earth. Okay, and that coin energy, it represents those zodiac signs of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, seen in the sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. I do want to point out that he is bothered and triggered by the fact that this is definitely going to take place for you, no doubt. That you are going to connect with a solid king. Someone that is very practical in the way that he lives and goes about his life. He is a leader. He is a real leader. And he is a wise investor. And this is what he is afraid of, the person on your mind. He's afraid that this King of Coins is going to invest in you what he did not have the ability to do. Thank you, Spirit. And I see this for you as well. This is the reason. Simply because the King of Coins laid naturally next to the grizzly bear, which represents power. Okay? And of course, the king does have power. And also, the king lays naturally under Sagittarius, which Sagittarius represents expansion and growth. And Sagittarius is ruled by the planet of Jupiter, which Jupiter represents abundance, generosity, positivity, and luck. And so he's bothered because he knows that this is the frequency that you are on right now. And he's feeling let me just say it. He's feeling quite silly right now. And he's kicking himself, metaphorically. He may be physically kicking himself with one leg to the other leg because he cannot understand how he threw away the winning lottery ticket, which is you. You are the jackpot that he did hit. But because he was so self-absorbed with narcissistic movements, only concerned with himself, he did not see your value. And that is perfect because you were allowed to experience his character so that you know your own self-worth, so that you do recognize the greatness within yourself, and so that you trust divine intelligence, and so that you have the faith in the source energy, who is the giver of all, who is the giver of the King of Coins, who created the King of Coins for you. This divine, loyal, loving, passionate relationship partner that is going to be very fun and is going to create with you as well. So he's worried about that you found someone or will be finding someone that can do what he never could. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. his honest thoughts and feelings about you currently. And you have here, I know that I crossed the line with you. Look at this. And Spirit is definitely speaking here loud and clear. Thank you, Spirit. He know that with the abuse, and it could have been emotional, mental, financial, spiritual, could have been any one of those or several of those. He know that he crossed the line with you. He knew the moment that he did it, but he continued because he was so foolish in his ways, and he had a habit of this type of behavior. This behavior was present in him before he met you. So don't take it personally. It was already here in him. He had been, operating this way in other relationship connections, even platonic relationships, as well as romantic partners. He was very dishonest, disloyal, untruthful, and just not a very warm-hearted, passionate person before he met you. Thank you, Spirit. And so he's regretful right now, as he should be. Send this person lots of love, compassion, and white sparkly light, and forgive him fully so that you can always vibrate on a high frequency, so that you are in alignment with your King of Coins here, with the planet Jupiter ruling over Sagittarius, positivity, abundance, prosperity, and growth, so that you are in alignment with the goodness that source energy has for you. Forgive this person. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. Look what Spirit has for you. Look at the very strong confirmation. Ace of Pentacles showing up immediately after the message that you're given. Thank you, Spirit. So with the Ace of Pentacles energy, let me point out what he's concerned with, his feelings, his thoughts about you right now. He's very concerned about your income. Do you have a new job? Are you getting a raise? Is there a promotion for you? What investments do you have? Your money. He's very concerned. What's going on with you financially? And the reason he's concerned about that, because he knows who you are. He knows that you are about growth and expansion and leveling up in your life. He knows that. He knows that you have a move forward attitude and mentality. He knows that you have high faith in the divine. And so, again, this is about finances. The King of Coins is about investments. So it's the Ace of Pentacles. So I do want to point out here to you that although you did come over here to find out about his thoughts and feelings about you, that Spirit wanted to give you a clear message about Spirit's thoughts and feelings about you. And that Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy and well-deserving of all the financial freedom that you can see for yourself, and all the love that you can allow yourself to connect with this King of Coins energy, and all the blessings and the goodness that the universe has for you. Thank you, Spirit. But yes, he definitely feels as if he threw away the winning lottery ticket, and that ticket is you. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I am here to inspire you and to enlighten you. And your comments do warm my heart. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest thoughts and feelings about you currently. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here that your energy, you are naturally drawn to the card representing Capricorn. And with Capricorn being your first choice of attraction, let me point out that Capricorn energy as it relates to how he feels about you. So Capricorn, he's definitely feeling like you are very grounded, that he cannot move you, he cannot influence you or entice you to do something that you do not want to do. As I feel like there is something recently that he has been trying to convince you to do, but you are immovable. Thank you, Spirit. Also, I do want to point out that he does see you as being someone very loyal and practical. And Capricorn definitely could be in the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. Let's pull more cards to get even more specifics and details. His honest thoughts about you. You have here the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I love the Wheel of Fortune showing up because the Wheel of Fortune is about taking risk. And so he feels like you should really give him a chance. You should take a risk with him. And I love this correlation coming out immediately after the message Spirit just gave us about he wants you to do something that you are just like hesitant to do. You don't want to do this thing. And so Spirit is encouraging you to trust your intuition. And when it comes to doing something very foolhardily that he suggests, then think not only twice, but think 3 times about it. Because this guy is clearly not, he's basically thinking about himself first. This guy's very selfish. I do want to point that out. That is what I'm picking up about his energy, because he's pushing and pushing and pushing you. You know, even if it's, I feel like that this is the type of guy that he'll ask you to do something and then he'll pull his attention away from you so that you'll wonder, what's he thinking? Does he really care? Maybe I should do it because he's not talking to me. So he has a way of ghosting you, cutting out, you know, the attention that he once was so invested in giving you. So don't be fooled by his ghosting tactics, okay? That's just a way to pull you in even deeper. And it's actually very narcissistic. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what is it? What are his honest thoughts and feelings about you? Date. So with the date, I do want to point out that he's very concerned about a date. He's concerned about, I feel like he wants to take you out on a date, but he's also in fear of having competition between him and someone else that you could potentially date. He is very adamant about planning a date with you as well, but really concerned about you meeting someone new. Very in his feelings about that. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's his thoughts and honest feelings about you? What's his thoughts and honest feelings? And you have here Goose, inner knowing. So with the goose and the inner knowing, this is definitely about traveling towards you. So I do love this strong confirmation showing up. immediately in the reading, it is about traveling towards you. He feels very confident that he's going to achieve the outcome that he wants to achieve with you. He feels very confident that he also feels like there is someone in your ear, like you have a loyal friend or someone in your ear that is telling you, giving you advice regarding him, connecting with him or dating him. He's very concerned with that. He really just wants to hook up. This is what I'm picking up with this guy. He wants to hook up and he wants to take you somewhere. But I feel like this would be a great risk. I feel like you really should trust your intuition on this one and on the date that he wants you to go out on. And really talk to him more to find out, get more into his conscious to find out what is really going on with this guy. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And this card is definitely one of a choosing. Look at this, the Queen of Coins. So with the Queen of Coins, this is definitely physical and it's earth. So it's something physical that he wants to do with you and connect with you. A physical connection here. I do want to point out that with the Queen of Coins energy, this is about either being at your house or something domesticated, something domestically involved. At his house or your house, he wants to do something physical. This is also, it has something to do with your finances. So be very conscious that he is not like a gold digger. I do feel like he is very selfish and he does think about himself first and foremost when it comes to any type of connection, whether romantic or platonic. He's thinking about himself first. And he thinks about your money, your finances, what you're doing with your money, how you're spending your money, what you're doing around your house when it comes to your finances as well. Thank you, Spirit. He does see you as very wise with your money, how you do invest it. He feels like you invest in yourself pretty good also. So let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here, you came closer than anyone. So you came closer to anyone. I love this coming out because this is also about traveling. It's how close you were able to get to him emotionally, how you were able to uncover something that he doesn't want you to really know about, some sort of secret that he does have. And you came close to really finding out the truth. So I do love how Spirit did just give us the insight about you trusting your intuition when it comes to this guy. He does have a guarded personality where he is not going to share every single thing with you at all. He's not the type to wear his emotions on his sleeves, although he pretends to be that guy. He pretends to share what he truly feels, but he really doesn't. He holds back way more than what he expresses out to you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what is his feeling, Spirit? His thoughts and feelings. His honest thoughts and feelings. The Star card. So with the Star card showing up, this is definitely about, it's about inner clarity here. He feels like you are confused about the connection between you two. And he feels like you're searching for more. he's hoping that there is a change on how you feel about him, that there is a miracle that could happen where you could let down your guard and where you'll take a risk with him and give him a chance. The Star card also is about being in the spotlight here. I do feel like he sees you and feels like you are in a way out of his, you are out of his league. Like you can do way better than him. He feels like there is someone better for you than he is, but he doesn't care. He still wants you. He still wants to be with you, to take you out, to, to get close to you. But he knows that you are this star. But he feels like you're the one that could make his life even more complete. There is a renewal energy that he sees in you, that there is something new about you, fresh and revitalizing, that you bring to the table when it comes to connecting with him. And he loves that. So just, again, be very conscious about this guy because, I'm getting a slick character here. I'm getting a slick character. And I said I would always be honest and share with you everything that Spirit gives to me. I feel it's my duty to share everything with you. So you have seen so much already that you really know this guy, but you want to believe something other than what he has shown you. So again, trust your intuition. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.